Hey guys, welcome back to SportsPicksNation.com. I'm KC, your host, and today is Friday, February 3rd, 2012. Well guys, recapping yesterday, we went 1-1 on the card for the premium members picks. We got it done nicely with an outright winner with South Alabama plus the 3, winning outright over Florida Atlantic. So nice winner as that ticket cashed for us. However, the Portland Trailblazers' struggles continue on the road, even against the Sacramento Kings. The Blazers were up at halftime fairly comfortably, and they were leading into the third quarter about midway through before handing that game over to the Kings, and we all know what happened in that one. The Blazers wound up ultimately losing the game outright by 3 points. So we take a split, and we lose the juice, so we're down $50 from yesterday, but hey, we've had worse days than that, so we'll take the 1-1 and move on to today where we can actually move on to bigger and better things. All right, so today I've got one game in the NBA, and that game goes off later this evening between the Lakers at the Denver Nuggets. And I have that pick already that's already been texted out to the members, so you already have it. It's also live on the members page, the private page. If you guys haven't signed up with us, give us a shot. It's only $20 a month. You go down to below this video and you put in your mobile phone number and hit subscribe. You'll be taken to a secure site with PayPal where you subscribe. It's $20 a month. Stay on for as long as you want. If you don't like the service or you don't feel like you're getting your money's worth, cancel anytime you like. But every 30 days, it's only 20 bucks. It's less than $1 a day, guys. And over the last 2 months, I've returned a profit to members of over $5,500. So nothing to get shy about whenever you're talking about an investment of only $20 a month. Anyway, I don't know if you guys are as sick as I am about hearing about the Super Bowl and the Super Bowl teams and the Super Bowl players and all these personal interest stories that nobody's really interested in. Guys, I'm just ready to get to the game. But I do want to break down a couple of things for you right now. By the way, my Super Bowl play, my pick is already in. I'm already down on it, and I've already posted that in the members section of the website. So you can get my Super Bowl pick if you want to go ahead and get down on it now. Depending on what the line's going to do. I don't know if it's going to continue dropping. It opened up at the Patriots -4, then it went to 3.5, then 3. Some places now it's at -2.5. So depending on what you're going to do, you might want to keep an eye on that. But if you're a member, go ahead and log in and you can see the pick. If you're getting the text messages, obviously you've already got the Super Bowl pick as well because I texted that out. I text out as soon as I make the release of a play. The members get this on their cell phone immediately. So, all right. So let's talk about a couple things about the Super Bowl. Interestingly enough, the Giants come in winning 5 in a row. Everybody's saying they're the hottest team in the NFL right now, and not really going to argue with that. You know, both of the NFC and the AFC championship games came down to field goals. On the AFC side, it was a missed field goal. And for the Giants, it was a made field goal in overtime to put them in the Super Bowl. But you know, if you look at the Patriots and the Giants, the contrast is the Giants actually have a much better defense, but their secondary is vulnerable to somebody like Brady, who completes a lot of 5, 10, 15-yard passes, a lot of passes underneath. He should be able to have a big day. Eli Manning, on the other hand, he's got huge playmakers and huge speed on his side, and he should be able to have a big day as well. For that reason, because the secondary is not the greatest for the Giants and the Patriots secondary and their defense overall, their running defense has improved through the playoffs, but their passing defense, they're still ranked, I believe, number 31 in the league. The over and under on this thing has been set. It's moved around a little bit. Right now I'm seeing it at 54, even 53.5 some places. But I think this game goes into the high 20s and possibly the low 30s. So I would say if you're looking at the over and under, my lean would be on the over on this game. Okay, so I would lean towards the over. Now I'm not actually putting money down on it, but if I was, I would bet the over. Okay, let's talk about a couple of prop bets. You know, prop bets are interesting. I don't do a lot of prop bets. I know guys that do, and I know guys that have had some success with it. But you know, when the Super Bowl comes around, you got prop bets on everything. You got prop bets on whether the singer will mess up the national anthem or not. You've got prop bets on who will win the coin toss, who will score the first touchdown, who will score the last touchdown. I mean, there's probably a prop bet on, excuse me, probably going to be a prop bet on, you know, which way Tom Brady and Eli Manning tie their shoes at the same time or not. I mean, it's crazy. There's so many prop bets out there. But a couple of things of note on prop bets. When the lines makers and the odds makers set these prop bets, you know, they don't have a lot of time to really analyze and really break these down like they do the actual spreads of the game. The reason why is because there's way more money coming in, and it's way more profitable for them on the totals and on the sides of the actual game itself than on the prop bet. So typically, if you talk to most lines makers, odds makers, people in Vegas, they'll tell you that their head odds maker usually doesn't spend more than 5 or 10 minutes, you know, maximum, setting these prop bets. And then what they do is they just adjust the lines based on what comes in, which side the money comes in, and then they adjust from there. Okay, so knowing that, there are a couple of prop bets I want to look at here, and let me go ahead and look at the first one. There's an over and under on how many receptions Hakeem Nicks will have for the Giants. Now I'm seeing it at 5.5 receptions. Now think about this. The New England Patriots defense is suspect anyway. They do not want to give up the big play. And you know what? They really haven't given up a ton of big plays, but they give up a lot of stuff underneath. Now I can see the New England Patriots doubling a lot on Victor Cruz. I would see them doubling Victor Cruz because he's the one that has the speed, and he's the guy that they look at for the big plays. They also have to worry about Manningham. That, I believe, is going to leave Hakeem Nicks open across the middle. It's going to leave him open as the check down receiver, the safety valve receiver. A lot of third down situations where they've got 3rd and 5, 3rd and 6. I look for Eli Manning to go to Hakeem Nicks on a lot of these plays. So I would say the good prop bet would be taking the over 5.5 receptions for Hakeem Nicks. So that's one prop bet. Another prop bet that I looked at was on Wes Welker. I believe the total yards receiving over and under for the number of yards receiving Welker would have is somewhere in the low 70s, mid 70s. I think it's around 75 or 76 yards receiving. I think that Brady, especially, it depends on what happens with Gronkowski, the tight end for New England. However, even if he plays, he's got that high ankle sprain. He's not going to be full speed, I don't think. He's not going to be, obviously if he can play, as long as his leg's not broken, it's the Super Bowl. He's going to play. The question is how effective he's going to be, and how is he going to be able to come off the line and be able to get into his route as quickly and be able to run as sharp a route as he normally does on these passing situations. So I think that Tom Brady is going to have to look to rely a little bit more on Wes Welker. I mean, he relies on him an awful lot anyway, especially also in these third and mid-range, 3rd and 4, 3rd and 6 type situations. And Brady completes a lot of these type of passes. 8 yards down the field, 7-yard slants, 10 yards. The out patterns, the sideline patterns. For between 5 yards and maybe 10, 12 yards. So I would say another good prop bet would be to take the over on the yardage for Wes Welker. I believe he's going to have a big day. I believe he's going to be over 75 or 76 yards, whatever the projected over and under for the yardage is. Lastly, I look at the completions of the two quarterbacks. The two quarterbacks, I believe the over and under for completions is at 49 completions. I could see this going over. I could see Eli Manning easily having 40 pass attempts in this game and being able to complete 25, 26 of those passes. I can see the same thing for Brady. So I've kind of looked at this and I've projected out based on their season averages. I would see that these two in this game, if it goes the way that it looks like it's going to go, they would probably have between the two of them somewhere around 52 to 53 completions. So if the over-under of completions is 49 or 49.5, I would take the over as far as completions for both quarterbacks. Okay. Obviously, I have a big play, double the normal size that I normally have on a play on the side. Again, that's listed on my members, private members only web page on the website, and you can get that. All you have to do is just sign up with our membership, and you'll get that play as well as a month of 30 days of all the plays, NBA, college basketball, the Super Bowl, of course. And then baseball coming up shortly, just in another month and a half, 2 months. All right, guys, for your free pick winner for this evening, I'm going to go with Pennsylvania plus the 2 points over Yale. And so take Penn plus 2 over Yale. Guys, that's all I got. I'll see you back here again tomorrow. This is KC from SportsPicksNation.com, wishing all of us good luck tonight.